guys, welcome back to the channel. Jenny here, the Uncrafty Crafter. So today we are doing our weekly WIP and Chat. WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress, if you're new here and didn't already know that. So, and then the chat is just me jabbering my jaws about random things. But anyway, the idea behind it is for you to just get whatever you're working on, whether it's crocheting, knitting, diamond painting, laundry, cooking dinner, driving, whatever you're currently doing, and to have a little something to, I guess, listen to. Like you don't have better things to listen to, but hey, you know, if you're a diamond painter or a crafter, I know that you guys love the WIP and Chats, so that's what we're doing. My current WIP is upside down, but anyway, it is the Chuck Pinson Diamond Art Club, from Diamond Art Club. It's Simple Country, I believe is the name of it. It's the one with the farmhouse. Let me show you the picture. Here's the picture. Isn't it pretty? Hope you can see that good. But anyway, yeah. So I love this one because it just reminded me so much of my home and where I grew up at. And if you're new to the channel or newer-ish, then you may not know that I live in the house where I grew up. So very blessed. At the same time, farmhouses are kind of a curse because you're forever and ever and ever working on them. Like you never get work done at a farmhouse. So, but anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. And I have kicked diamond painting bootay on this one. I think that I'm lucky and blessed because everybody says that the Chuck Pinsons are big for confetti. And I haven't really felt that way with this one. So I think maybe I just got lucky. And my first Chuck Pinson, which is this one, wasn't necessarily, not that it don't have confetti, because it obviously does, but I feel like it just wasn't as bad as I was expecting. But also, the other one that I have, which is called the Bluebird Song, which I actually just unboxed a couple days ago here on the channel. But anyway, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit more confetti heavy than this one. So we will find out. And I actually have another Chuck Pinson, a third one. Goodness gracious. That is sitting over there on my love seat. That has not even been opened yet. That I have to open and unbox and show here on the YouTubes. So yeah, that's something else I have to get done this week, hopefully. And I saw, today is Thursday. You're watching this on Thursday. I'm recording it late Wednesday night. Or actually, it's very early Thursday morning. It's like, but it's like 2 a.m. Yeah. I'm up late. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, I heard actually on Instagram, someone had mentioned, I think Diamond Art Club had posted a post, but it was just the picture on Instagram was of the Lamicorn, and they were saying something like tag them on Instagram and maybe your work they will like show your work or whatever on their channel or on their Instagram account. probably in like their story or whatever. But anyway, I was reading through some of the comments, and someone had asked if there were going to be any new releases this week, and they said that there would be one new release. So I don't know if they've already released it and I just haven't seen it yet, or if sorry, I'm trying to pull myself closer to this desk, or if they have not yet. I don't know. I haven't double checked and looked since earlier today, but anyway, so that's exciting. I'm hoping that it's not a Chuck Pinson. I'm hoping it's something that I don't like. So I don't have to spend my money this week. That would be nice. But of course, I'm sure I would still spend money, but it would be on something else. Maybe another diamond painting, or maybe a new stinking pen. Because guys, you fellers, you're gonna have to look at this. So I'm using this one. I got this one from Dee Dee's on Etsy. I think it's Dee Dee's. I usually keep it linked in my description, in like my links at the bottom of my descriptions. But this one came from Diamond Art Club. I got this one a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. It was back when one of the Doctor Who's came out, and I love it. It's lightweight. It's one of those easy to, you know, like I have this one that I love too, and this one's got the big giant 15 placer on the end of it. But anyway, these both came from Diamond Art Club. And so I was using this on this painting the other day because, like I said, it's an easy to flip pen. This one is fatter and like a little bit heavier. And so it's not as easy to flip, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So I was using this one, and then here's what happened, okay? So I'm sitting here just diamond painting away, just having a good old time, and all of a sudden I hear a gag. A gag from my baby, who's 1.5 years old. She was eating some little snack food, you know, playing, carrying on, laughing and giggling and cutting up with Poppy, the dog. And I'm like, oh God, she's a gagger. She's like her mom. She gags at everything. But anyway, she gagged, and I turned and looked, and she was like getting ready to like puke. And so I jumped up to grab her. And when I did, my pen rolled off my desk. And I heard like a little click on the floor when I got up, but I didn't know what it was. I just remember hearing that click, and I was like, ooh, something dropped. I don't know what it was. And then when I sat back down to start diamond painting, my pen was nowhere to be found. And I was like, where's my pen? So I started looking around, and then I was like, I heard something hit the floor when I got up to get the baby. And I got up and looked, and there was my pen laying on the floor, and the tip had broken off. Oh, I was so upset. I gotta stand up here and show you. See if you can see. I glued it back. Can you see this little, like, crack right through here? All the way around, and then it goes up through here. So I glued it back together. You can see the split right here on the inside. But yeah, it's split. Just broke right in half. That tip did. So I glued it back, and I'm hoping that it will hold. But I'm afraid to put my multi-placer back in it because I'm afraid that it's gonna like pop back off again. So I started using this one. But anyway, that's what happens when you have these pens. I'm not sure because this one feels more like plasticky. Like, I don't know the difference in all the different pens. I don't know if this one is like resin or what it's made out of, but this one feels more like plasticky. You know what I mean? So I don't know if these are breakable too. I'm sure they are, but anyway, I was devastated, man. Devastated. But hopefully, whenever I put my multi-placer back in there, it'll be okay. I like this pen too because it's like the same size, maybe a little bit shorter. It is a little bit shorter, but it's lightweight and I like it. And so anyway, yeah, I was upset. But luckily and thankfully, Jolie was fine. She was not choked. She didn't puke. So that's good. But I was so sad. So very sad. That was the first pen I had broke like that. And I know that, you know, a lot of people have like umpteen pens, and I'm like, you know, if I have good 2, 3, 4 pens, I'm fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to collect them. But they're just expensive, some of them are, and I'd rather spend my money on diamond paintings, I guess. But yeah, I will have to get me another pen anyway, just because I do need another one. And I like to have a few on hand because I like to keep different things loaded in each one, like different waxes in each one. Like in this one right now, I have the glue dots, the mini, let me see. Yeah, I've got these mini glue dots, the micro dots, and the single tip. And then I have, give me a second. I have this Instant Tacky, the Aleene's Instant Tacky Putty, in my multi-placer tip here, in this one. And this pen I had, I don't remember what I had in the multi-placer. I think I had Not Your Mama's Mud in the multi-placer. And then in the tip I had Super Sticky Patty Wax. And then in this one I have Not Your Mama's Mud in the multi-placer. And probably Super Sticky Patty Wax in the tip. So, but I do like to use different things. For instance, with the putty, the Aleene's Instant Tacky Putty, you can't place ABs with these. If you try to put ABs on with this putty, it just strings. It's weird. And then the Not Your Mama's Mud doesn't do that. I like that. The Super Sticky Patty Wax does okay. And then the micro dots do okay too with the ABs, but the you know, and sometimes you feel like you need a little bit more sticky, and other times you need a little bit less sticky. So if you're a diamond painter and you've tried different kinds of waxes, you know what I'm talking about. So, but I do like having different kinds in my different pens. I don't, usually with whatever I'm using, if I want to place some ABs, I like wait until I've used my, until my wax is a little bit used up some, so that it's not as sticky and apt to pull the coating off, you know. And then also I've found if you kind of like, this is helpful, just a little helpful tip here, but say these were ABs instead of just regular drills, and you're going in with your pen to get one instead of going straight on the top, I try to like go in at an angle, you know what I mean, kind of on the side of it, and lay it down instead of straight on top, because I feel like there's less coating on the side. So, but if I'm multi-placing, I do that if there's just a few with the, you know, side pickup thing or whatever. But if there's a bunch of them that I have to multi-place, then I will use the Not Your Mama's Mud. Just a little tip. But I do like to wait until they're not like don't load your pen up with any kind of wax and then go straight for the ABs, because I feel like anything really can pull that coating off. That's why a lot of people, I think, use tweezers for their ABs, which is fine if you got a few, but I'm like, I'm not big on tweezers. I mean, I had tweezers handy all the time because I'm usually having to pick dog hair up off the canvas, right? Or my own hair, or if I've misplaced a drill or something and it's stuck and I can't get it up with my pen or whatever. Tricks of the trade. Tricks of the trade. So I'm thinking that after, because you guys, I don't know if I even said this. I have this section to do, and then I have 2 more sections this size to do, and I'm done with this painting. Done, 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 done. I'm so excited. It's been fun to work on, but you know how it is. You know, spend a lot of time on a canvas, and then, which I say that, and there's people out there who it takes them weeks to do one this size, and here I've done one in, how long has it been? A week and a half or something like that. Coming up on 2 weeks maybe. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the calendar. But I feel like when I get this one done, then I can start on some canvases for the Drills and Chills event that is going on. And I think that I bought like 3 snack size diamond paintings for Drills and Chills. But then I had also considered doing Mona, the Mona Diamond Art Club from Diamond Art Club by Hannah Lynn. I have her that I wanted to do too. So I might try to do 2 or 3 little snacks, and then see if I can get the Mona one done by the time the Drills and Chills event is over. So we'll see. If I don't get that one finished, that's okay. Not a big deal, because in November, on November the 1st, I want to start A Savior is Born by Hannah Lynn. I have that one, and I need to get it kitted up so that it's ready to go whenever I do want to start it on November the 1st. But, yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm actually doing that one in collaboration. Well, not a like true blue collaboration, like in not a sort of like event collaboration, but just a friendly, hey, let's work on this at the same time collaboration with Ureli. So I'm excited about that. Let me see. Here we go. Some more. I thought there were some more A symbols. But yeah, Ureli and I are going to work on that. And I think she has something else going on in November. Not exactly sure just yet. And I may be wrong about that, so don't hold me to it. But anyway, we're going to do that November, around the 1st of November. So, because it's a beautiful painting, and I want to have it done to, like, you know, display for the holidays. So it's so sweet. I can't wait to diamond paint those little pretty little baby animals. The little donkey, and oh, so cute. Oh, and the three wise men you can see on the hill back behind in the back, you know. So cute. I don't see any more A's. Do you see any more A's? Okay, let's empty these out. Empty them out. Empty them out. Grab something to drink. Okay. Work on this one next. This is the one that I call the boob symbol. That's the boob. Shake it on out. Okay. Boobages, boobages, boobages. So, I'm just going to mention this real quick while I'm thinking about it because I have the news on. And, oops, wrong symbol, Jenny, wrong symbol. That is not where I wanted you to go. Where did I put the other one? Did I put it in the wrong spot too? Was that it? I believe so. Yep, I put that in the wrong. No, maybe it's not the same color, is it? I hate when I do that. I put it in the wrong spot. But anyway, so just a real quick little update because I know that a lot of you know that I live close to Louisville, Kentucky. I don't live in Kentucky, but I live like 30 miles away from Kentucky, from Louisville. And I know that you guys know that. And so if you saw the news today about the whole Breonna Taylor thing that's going on, then you probably saw the protesting and all of that jazz. So, makes me sick to even think about it, but there were two Louisville police officers shot. I don't know if they were both like Louisville Metro police officers or because I know that they had called in the Kentucky State Police and the National Guard. So I don't know if the last I heard they had a press conference a couple hours ago and they did. I don't know if they said which department the police officers worked for or whatever, but anyway, it's just sad, and that's all I'm gonna say. I just, I don't live anywhere near, a big city or near, Louisville's close, but it's not close enough for me to have to be worried about the protests or anything like that. Thank God. So, but, just be praying for, their Breonna Taylor's family, the city, the police officers, anyone that is, even the news media, they're there in the middle of that trying to report the stories, and it's just dangerous. So, but anyway, yeah, just say a prayer that it's peaceful, stays peaceful, or, at least, you know what I'm trying to say. So, anyway. Okay, now to a happier subject. Well, I won't say happier because the subject I'm getting ready to talk about is not a happy subject either, but it's not anything sad and awful and depressing. But for you guys who are struggling with flies, we have had this discussion before in another video, and you all had commented and said, yes, 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 the flies are awful there too. So, I know it's not just me, and I know it's not just here in Indiana where I live, but the flies have been ridiculous this summer. They're still pretty bad. They're not as bad, I think, since it's kind of cooled off a little bit here. But now, we're not dealing with just the flies. Now we have gnats that are, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get rid of them. I don't know. And they're not the like drain flies or whatever those are called, the little like triangular shaped gnats that look like miniature flies. These are just your true gnats. And they, I don't even know. Like, it don't even matter if I have my kitchen sink clean and nothing in the sink. Like, if I keep everything like out of the sink and into in the dishwasher, like dirty dish-wise, you know. And they are attracted to, like, if I drink a cup of coffee and set my coffee cup, like if I drink my cup of coffee and then I'm like done with it and I go and like rinse it out really good with water, you know, and then set my cup down on the kitchen counter in case I'm going to drink another cup in an hour or two or whatever, they like that. They want to sit on my cup or my husband's cup. And so I don't know if it's the sugar they're after, which I know that flies like bananas and produce and stuff like that too, but I don't know what to do to get rid of them. I have no idea. I've tried, you know, the vinegar down the drain. I don't know if they're actually coming up from the drain. I don't know. I don't have a clue. But they're driving me insane. Like, every time I go to the kitchen, to the sink, and I turn on the water, or I don't even have to turn on the water. I can set something down in the sink or by the counter close to the sink, and it's like poof. They just poof. Like a cloud of gnats. And I'm like spraying stuff in the air to try to kill them and swatting at them and smacking them. And, it's grossing me out. I can't stand it. I don't know what to do. So if you have any idea how to get rid of these things once and for all, besides setting the sink on fire, let me know. Let me know, please. I mean, I think I'd rather have the houseflies than the gnats, to be honest. Well, there's 2 more plus signs. Hold on just a second. Move it on over. Move it on over. Yeah, I think I would way rather have houseflies than these stupid gnats. I mean, I don't want either, obviously, but if I had to pick and choose, I'd pick the houseflies over the gnats. That's just gross. Gross all the way around. 100% gross. Okay, now I'm going to do this H symbol. I cannot believe how close I am to finishing this canvas. And then I'm going to have to find a frame for it. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm like really tickled pink about having it done. The sky looks so pretty. I know you can't see it from here, but and it's upside down. And I'm kind of glad that you're not able to see it finished because I want to do a post review. And I don't know that they're, oops, sorry about that. Turn that off, because when I have my light pad on, it affects the lighting of my camera, and then it makes the lighting all like dark looking in the video. But anyway, I have not seen yet a finish completion video of Simple Country by Chuck Pinson on YouTube yet. So I want to hurry up and get it done so I can do a post review of it, because oh my goodness, it is beautiful. So many people have commented that they really like this one. You know, it is beautiful. And the colors, it's weird because the colors on the canvas look like brighter and more rich than they do like on the picture of the sticker, you know, that I showed you a while ago. Like here, you can see it shows the picture of it here, but the canvas just looks like brighter, shiny, just more, I don't know what the right word is, but it just looks a lot brighter and colorful. But it is pretty, 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 pretty. I keep showing my husband every time I get a little bit done. I'll say, now look, now look, now look at this, now look at it. He's like, okay, okay, I see it. I wear him out sometimes. I know he's probably like, can you just leave me alone, let me watch TV and eat in peace without trying to show me every little single diamond that you put on that thing. H, H, H. There's one over here. I see one right here. Oh, man. So, oops, there, where did it go? There you are. So, between fighting the gnats and the houseflies, I have also been fighting my laundry. I think that my laundry pile is officially now taller than I am. It is turning into a laundry monster. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that I've been doing nothing but diamond painting for the last week and a half. Because, see, the whole Chuck-along event started, and I didn't have my Chuck painting yet. And I didn't get it until almost 2 weeks into the Chuck-along. So then I was like, okay. And so I was telling Whitney, if anybody here, I'm sure, is familiar with Whitney, she is like one of the best supporters out there, subscribers. She's just amazing. But anyway, I was telling Whitney today, that I felt like I'm getting ready to sneeze. I didn't tell her I was getting ready to sneeze. that was something. Oh, wow. No, itching. Maybe I won't sneeze. But anyway, I was telling her today on Instagram, we were chatting back and forth, and I was telling her, I said, well, she was like, wow, you're fast. And I'm like, well, I was trying to get caught up because I felt like I was 2 weeks behind, you know, on the event. And I said, now that I'm like just about done with it, I was like, now I'm starting to feel like an overachiever. That don't happen very often. I don't usually overachieve much, but as far as this diamond painting, I'm getting it done in record time. But like I said, I have been spending a lot of time on it. I try to get, because each square, I timed it. I mentioned that last week, I think, in my WIP and Chat, or maybe another video. I don't remember, but I had timed myself in one section that is about this size. One section takes me about an hour and a half, give or take. I mean, some squares are going to be a little quicker and some are going to be a little bit longer, obviously, but an hour and a half time to do one square. And so I've been doing, like, in the morning, like after Eli gets on the bus, I'll try to sit down before the baby gets up and do one square, maybe finish one square and then start on another square section. And then at night, I try to do, like, after everybody goes to bed or in the evening after, I did it again, I keep hitting that button. Then I'll work on it again for, you know, a while, a couple hours or something. And so I've been doing that every day, just trying to get caught up. And so that's been what's been up with me this week. Diamond painting like crazy. Crazy pants. But I really, really like this canvas. It's super duper pretty. I like it a lot. But yeah, my laundry has got, like, oh, it's so piled up. I have clean clothes on the couch that has to be folded and put away or hung up. I have a load of clean clothes. At least they're clean though, right? So I have a load of clean clothes on the couch, a load of clean clothes on my kitchen table that needs to be put up, folded, hung up, put away. And then there's a load of clean clothes in the dryer that hasn't been pulled out of the dryer yet. And then I'm sure I have a laundry basket somewhere that's got clean clothes in it too. And then I have plenty of dirty clothes that needs to be washed. So I am going to have to tackle laundry. Let's see what is today. So Thursday. So I'm going to have to tackle laundry this weekend. That's what I'm going to have to do. That is going to be my WIP this weekend, is laundry. Anybody else struggle with laundry? Man, it's like I get it done and then I don't want to put it up. And I've told somebody this before, and I may have even mentioned it here before, that is like a subconscious thing. I don't mind doing laundry if my closets have space in them and my dressers have space in them for clothes. But what happens is you get to where you're putting your clothes up and you have to fight to get the clean clothes put away because you don't have enough room in your closets or enough room in your drawers to put the clean clothes. So then, therefore, subconsciously, you start to dread and hate doing laundry. If you have a clean closet and plenty of space in your closet and your dresser drawers, you're more apt to do laundry more often and willingly because subconsciously, you know you don't have to fight to get the clean clothes in there. Is there not an equal sign? Did I open this up for nothing? I thought I saw an equal sign symbol. Maybe I did not. Okay. That was for nothing. Maybe I'm thinking of this plus sign. There's two little plus signs right here. And now I don't see those. Oh my God. Where did they go? Oh, there's the equal sign. I knew I saw one. Plus signs. Where did the plus signs go? There's one. Gee, yo. This youngins right here is why I have to use a light pad. But I can't use a light pad when I'm working or filming. can't do it because then it makes my video too dark. Yes, it does. But anyway, yeah, laundry's going to be caught up this weekend. Maybe I need to, like, tell myself, Jenny, you cannot diamond paint until you do X amount of loads of laundry. Maybe then I'll be like, yeah, and I'll tell myself to kiss my own butt and diamond paint anyway. That would be very probable. Just do symbol E. I have a few of those. This section has got a lot of grays, and I think it's because it's part of the sky. So pretty. Me and my husband, I don't know what made me think of this, but me and my husband were watching the Food Network the other day. Oh, by the way, a couple weeks ago I had mentioned that we were getting rid of our Dish Network and gonna get like a streaming service. Whether we couldn't decide whether we wanted like Hulu Live or YouTube TV or whatever you want to call them. So we were trying to decide which one we wanted. We ended up going with YouTube TV, and we like it so far. I mean, I really like the DVR part of it, and you know, we get all of our local channels, and pretty much everything's on there that I need, you know, and except for Hallmark, but I'll figure that out. But anyway, we were watching the Food Network the other night, and we don't hardly ever watch that, but he was just flipping through the channels, you know, trying to see what all was on, and they were having like the Halloween it wasn't a bake off, it's like those like cake, what are those called? Where they have different people that make, you know, cakes, and they're given like challenges and stuff. Well, they always have one for the holiday season, like for the different holidays, and so this one was for Halloween, and they were making different Halloween. I think they had to take whatever the judges were like, okay, so take whatever your fear is, whatever you're most afraid of, and make it into a cake. But they had to use certain ingredients or certain flavor palettes or whatever, you know. And so they were making cakes that looked like snakes, and one said she was afraid of basements and spiders, and so different things like that. Well, this one chick, I felt so bad for her. She had baked her cake. Her cake was in the oven, and she was making it out. She was making like a sheet cake. And I'm guessing, I can't remember now, but I'm thinking that she was just going to like cut out the shapes that she needed, you know, to make the cake from the sheet cake. And they're getting low on time, you know, and she runs, and oh, I remember now. She was making a layer cake. But anyway, whenever she went to get her cake out of the oven, she like jostled it or whatever, and it ended up falling. The cake pan fell in the floor out of the oven. And I felt so bad for her because, you know, she didn't have enough time to like bake another cake, and she had already had like so many layers of one kind of cake, and then she wanted to have a different layer of a different kind of cake, and she ended up not being able to use it because she dropped it in the floor. And I told Dale, I'm like, if that was me, I'd have been like, everybody turn your heads. You don't want to see what I'm about to do. He was like, well, what would you have done? You used it anyway? And I was like, Yeah. I mean, 3-second rule, right? Kiss it up to God. That's the rule we live by. But, yeah. I know that they're not allowed to do that. But I felt bad for her. But you know what's funny? She ended up winning that round. She ended up winning that round. And didn't even, you know, and had that big giant mishap. It was crazy. But some of those cakes looked amazing. It was so funny. I love to watch those. They're so much fun to watch. And then they have like the Halloween carving competitions, you know. And then I like to watch those. I like to watch the Food Network. I don't watch it very often, but I get on kicks where I'll watch it for, especially on the weekends, because they'll have like marathons or whatever, you know, like chopped marathons or whatever. And I love those. Those are so much fun. Oops. We also really like that other show. I can't remember what it's called. But it's where I think there's like 3 different chefs. And they're each given something that they have to make. And they all 3 like run into the like kitchen part with their little basket. Get all the stuff they need. And then that's all they can, you know, their time, they get like 60 seconds to get everything they need or something like that to get back to their station. And then if you like don't get what you need, that's tough luck. Like if you're making a meatloaf, which they don't make meatloaf, I'm sure, but if they did and they got everything to make meatloaf but forgot the hamburger meat, which that would be crazy, right? Then they have to figure out a way to make meatloaf without hamburger, you know? So I can't remember what that one's called, but that one is a fun one to watch. And then what's the other one? Maybe that one is Chopped. The one where the one guy always says, in the words of my grandfather, Ali Kazim. I can't remember what that one's called, but that's so funny. But they have like the big chefs, like Top Chef or whatever, maybe that's what it's called. Like the fancy, like Emeralds. I've seen him on there, and Bobby Flay, and what's the blonde spiky-headed guy's name? Guy Fieri or Fieri or whatever. All those big chefs are on there, and that's another fun one. But yeah, I get on those Food Network show kicks from time to time. They're just fun to watch. Oh, and then the diners, drive-ins, and dives from Guy. I love that show. Me and Dale can watch that all the time. We watch that a lot, and I'm always like, God, I wish we lived in big cities where we could find these places, because we don't travel. We don't ever go nowhere, you know? And he's always going to these different places, and I'm like, man, some of that food looks amazing. And then some of it I'm like, ugh, I wouldn't try that if I had to. And then you have like the food truck shows. So fun. Now I'm getting to the little pieces. I'm leaving all this green, this light green, to do for the end. So, let me see here. S, another little one symbol that's got just a few. we were watching one of the food shows the other day, and they were doing some kind of donuts thing. I can't remember what it was. Some kind of a, they call it a fancy term, and I don't remember what it was called. Croquembouche or something like that. And apparently that's where you have like a big stack of like cream puffs, like a stack of them. And they had to make that. And that was fun to watch too. I was like, wow. I've never seen anything like that before. Super cool. I was like, Me and Dale were watching that, and he was like, yeah, because he had bought donuts the other day. Well, I don't know, it's been a little while back, maybe a week and a half ago. He had bought like a dozen donuts from Walmart, from the bakery. And after like 4 or 5 days, he comes home from work and he's like, where'd all the donuts go? And I'm like, what do you mean where'd all the donuts go? They got 8. And he's like, I didn't get one. And I'm like, you knew they were there. You know, when you buy donuts, they're not going to last but 3 or 4 days. Well, you know, that's your fault. If you didn't get a donut, that is your fault. And, yeah, he was like, well, I'm like, after 3 or 4 days, they're not even any good anymore. Like, they're stale. You have to, like, microwave them then just to get them to, which I like to microwave donuts anyway, but yeah, he was always, he always does that. He'll buy donuts and then he won't get into them, and then a week later, he's like, why don't we have any more donuts? I'm like, because that was a week ago. Where have you been? Goofy. He wears me out. So I'm about out of this color, and I'm gonna need a lot of it. Yeah, I think so. I've got one more bag. I'm not out. I have another bag. I just haven't opened it, so I'm gonna see how far I can go with what I have. And then if I don't have to open the bag, the extra bag, I won't open it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to open the other bag. Pretty sure. But, yeah, donuts don't last long in our house. No. Not between me and Eli and, I mean, the baby, she'll eat a bite here or there every once in a while, but I won't, like, give her a donut because she wants to, like, shove the entire thing in her mouth at once, you know? So I'll, like, tear her off little bites or let her take a little bite off of mine, you know, but so me and Eli are the ones that put the donuts away. But you figure you have a dozen donuts in 3 or 4 days, yeah, they're going to be gone. Crazy fool. He kills me. He does the same thing if he buys like a pie or some kind of like cake or cookies or anything sweet. He'll buy it because he wants it. And then in 3 or 4 days, when he goes to get it, he's like, why ain't there any more Debbie cakes? Or why ain't there any more of that pie? I'm like, because it got 8. If you wanted it, you should have ate it. I don't fool around in my house. If there's something sweet, it's going to get eat. Right? You feel me? That's just how it is. He'll buy apple pie. I don't usually mess around with apple pie too much. He likes apple pie with Cool Whip. And I'll eat it, but nah. I mean, it's not my favorite. And I can usually take it or leave it, but he's usually the one to finish off the apple pie. But it still takes him a long time. Like, if you put a chocolate cream pie in front of my face, it's going to be gone. in a couple days. Because I'll eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And snacks. And at 4 o'clock in the morning when I get up to go pee. You know? Yep. Alright, youngins. There's something I wanted to say real quick before I get off of here. I think it's been close to an hour, maybe. Just about-ish. Close. So today I was scrolling around on Instagram, just piddling around looking, and I came across this post from her name on YouTube and on Instagram, I believe. It's the same on Instagram. I'll have to double check. But anyway, her name on YouTube, she has a YouTube channel. She's a diamond painter, and her name on YouTube is One Fun Diamond Painter. I believe her first name is Lori. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be way off. But anyway, she made a post on Instagram today that was just so sweet. And it blessed me. But anyway, she was basically just saying, hey, you out there. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. It's okay if you're crying and sad and lonely in this crazy time we're living in. And if you need somebody to talk to, you can talk to me. And that just blessed me all to pieces. And, you know, it's crazy. It's a crazy world out there right now that we're living in. And, you know, I appreciate kind people. People that are good-hearted, kind people. And that just made me happy that she made that post and reached out like she did, you know. So thank you for that, One Fun Diamond Painter. I am going to leave her link in my description box down there. Make sure to go check her out. She's got some super cute stuff. She's fun to watch. She's she does a lot of unboxings, and she loves Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is her favorite holiday. And yeah, she's got some cute stuff. And I'll link her Instagram as well, because you need to go follow her on Instagram and subscribe to her here on the YouTubes, because she is just a blessing. That was just the sweetest thing. And she always comes and hangs out whenever I do my WIP and Chats and comments, and she's just sweet. So make sure to check her out and give her a thumbs up and subscribe, and ring that bell over there on her channel too, so you don't miss any of her good stuff. But yeah, she's got a really good personality, and she's funny, and I like to listen to her. So if you're looking for some new channel to follow, go check her out. But this is it for me, you guys. I'm going to finish this little bit of green up here, and I think I will be done with this section. And I have 2 more left, so I am willing to bet I will be done with this Chuck Pinson Simple Country tomato. And I will plan on doing a quick post review of it. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. But other than that, I'm done, and I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I hope that you're safe wherever you're at. Yeah, it's been a crazy day today on the news. So anyway, I hope you guys are safe and well and having a good day, and have a great rest of the evening. And I will talk to you guys soon. So, make sure, before I say bye, make sure to give this video a thumbs up before you head out the door. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe if you liked this WIP and Chat, or if you like diamond paintings and unboxings and that kind of thing. And ring the bell to get notified the next time I upload another video. So that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.